quite a bit of snow blowing in there. So we're going to try getting that closed up some. Definitely not ideal weather, but it is what it is. My dad and brother are cleaning out the steer pen and cow lot here. So they're doing that, and I'm going to see if I can get the dirt moved. I don't know if I can or not, but we're going to give it a shot. So we'll get back there and see if we can move some dirt. So not sure how much I'll be able to do because it is just muddy. It hasn't froze up much at all out here anyways. And where I gotta go is muddy too, so I can't hardly get a bucket load of dirt, let alone do it much with it. But we're just gonna see if we can get something up there. That way it ain't blowing in on the cows, as long as I don't get stuck out here. But we got all this dirt hauled in when we were doing the new shop building. We had them haul us in some extra dirt that we need to do all along this freestall barn. And we just didn't have any time this summer to do it. And now it, of course, it needs to be done. So we're just gonna try mudding it in, but it is what it is. So we tore down this fence here, which we still have heifers out here, but the fence ain't working. They keep running through the fence. We gotta work on the fence, but with this weather, it's kind of hard to do much in it. But we're hoping I can make it through here. It's gonna be pretty muddy. I'm sinking in pretty good already. Good 2 foot too low there, and we were wanting to push all the dirt up to it, but of course didn't get time, so now we're just making time. And of course we're mudding it in and gotta go through snow, which tonight it's supposed to get down to I think 0 or -1, something like that. But then after, for the next like 7 days, highs are in the, I think highest is like 5 degrees, and every night it gets just about negative. So we gotta keep the cows warm. And these heifers, they ain't the brightest bunch, and they were in their hut there, but of course they decided they want to go run out in the muddy, cold weather, so it is what it is. But so we're just gonna see what we can do here, and hopefully get some of this dirt moved up here. Just kind of dive into it and get what I can in the bucket and go dump it. So hopefully, it's gonna take quite a few buckets, but it's gotta be done. So we're just gonna keep going here and hope for the best. Well, we got it done. As you can see, had to go all the way along there, and made a mess all throughout here. Tried leveling it off the best I could, but we were getting the dirt right around here and just had to go over here. But as you can see how much mud there is, and we were sinking in up to, the mud was getting in the rim, so a good 6 to 8 inches there. And this is just a mud hole over here, and it's just mud everywhere. But Backhoe, it worked great. Haven't had a single issue with it so far, which only put a little over half an hour on it. But four-wheel drive, it's working. All the bushings and pins, they seem pretty tight, so that's good. I do have one issue. This back window here, this one, there's supposed to be a stop in there so the window can stay up. There's these little latches there. They're supposed to latch onto it, but for some odd reason this one doesn't have it. It's got the holes for it, so I'm assuming it broke or something. But heater, it's working good. It keeps me warm for the most part, besides when we get a different, when the wind's blowing straight in the back of this. But it's not bad. It's a lot better than our old one without a cab on it whatsoever. But I did get this door too shut. I think I told you guys it wasn't shut right, but I had to shim it a little bit. But there's still a slight gap in it, but a lot better than what it was. Other than that, I think got most of it fixed. I fixed a couple leaks on it, I guess this morning. But everything worked good on it, so does what it needs to do, so that's good. But we're just gonna get this out of here. Like to get it cleaned up a little bit, try getting some of the snow off or mud off of it, because I want to put it back in the shop, that way it don't freeze up. But we'll see if we can get this cleaned up and get it put away. Well, the backhoe worked exactly like hoped. As you can see, it's starting to drip off now in this shop, which it's set at about 50, I think it's about 57, 58 degrees. So it's definitely nice in here, and melting up all the snow, which kind of sucks because now got a mess to clean up. But backhoe worked great for putting all that dirt up around the freestall barn. I did notice that the bucket, when you curl it, it does squeak, which these, I cannot find a grease zerk on the main pin here, which is kind of weird, because you would think it would have one, but I can't find one anywhere on it. So I don't know why Deere did that, but that's the one I'm assuming squeaking, because I got grease on all the other points. But then I tightened that hose up there, and I can see it's still leaking, so might have to take that off. There should be a O-ring probably in that one fitting to go into this cylinder, so I'll have to take a look at that. But other than that, like I said, this back glass here, they got, well, you can see it right, well, can't really see it, but the piece bolts in them screw holes right there, and then you put it up, and then this thing here sits on top of that, so that stays up. But I gotta get them pieces. Hopefully I can get them, that way that back windshield stays up, because heater works great in there. Had it on the first setting, and it keep me warm, so that's a big improvement over our old one we had. But then the bucket, it does squeak some too, so I'm not sure which one, which it's got umpteen grease zerks on here, which I think I got everything greased up, which I forgot that this is a grease zerk in here. It popped out of that fitting. The grease zerk is stripped, so I gotta get that. I forgot about that. But four-wheel drive worked great. Everything worked good on it. The shuttle, forward, backwards, clutch on your bucket, control, all that stuff worked great. So definitely really liking it so far. We'll have to do some maintenance on it. Guy did say he changed the oil filter and fuel filter. I think he said like 2-3 months ago. But whenever we get something, we like to use it a little bit, make sure it's gonna work, and then do regular maintenance on it, just so we have we know that it has been changed, and that way we go off of when we did instead of somebody else saying they did it. But it is a pretty nice backhoe. Should do what we need it to do, so that's all we can ask for. And then my pickup truck, I still can't get the that caliper bracket pin to break loose. I sprayed it last night, and then I came in this morning, sprayed it some more in here. It's just not freeing up like I wanted to, but we'll keep spraying that. I don't need my truck right now, so I can keep working on that, and then hopefully get it freed up, but still in pieces. So it is what it is. I don't really need it right now, so we'll get it fixed when we need it. But other than that, we got the freestall barn all fixed up, got all the dirt around it. It's a lot nicer in there now. The wind's not coming in there. My brother, he shoveled out all the snow that was in all the bays for the cows, so they're all nice and cleaned out now. So and then my dad and brother, they hauled out a bunch of manure. I think they hauled probably 5 or 6 loads, so we're good for a few days anyways, which is supposed to get cold. I think there's like 6 or so days that gets down below 0 and stuff like that, so it's gonna get awfully cold here, but should have everything set like we need to for the cold, so that's always a good thing. But for right now, don't really have too much else going on. Just gonna wait for milking time, but if I got anything else going on, I'll get you guys back out. Today's January 14th, and it's about 12:30 right now. It got really cold last night. As you can see, it's we got rid of quite a bit of the snow, but it's really windy last night. I think gusts up to 35, 40 mile an hour, and sustained winds right around I think 15 to 20 or 20, 25, something like that. And then it's supposed to go down today, but got down to I think -8 or 9 last night, and still at like -5 or 6. But supposed to warm up some, but really only be around 0 for the next I think 5 days, and then just gets within, I think the coldest is like -5 and the warmest is like 2 or 3 degrees above. But it's gonna be cold here for the next 5-ish days. As you can see, got a little bit of a mess right in here. Parked the skid loader in here last night to make sure it starts. Put this cardboard down just to catch some of the manure that fell off of it. That way it doesn't get on the floor. It's a little easier to clean up. But then this mess here was from the TMR, the 1066 and TMR. The mud fell off from it. We had problems with the 1066 this morning. The PTO wouldn't kick on, so we checked the fluid and it was awfully low. But now we got it spinning, but it must have burn up the clutch or something in it, because it don't work. You can turn it on and you can grab it and it'll stop, so we gotta check out that. But we just put the bucket tractor that we used to bale with, we put it on it for now. That way we don't have to worry about it, because it's gonna be cold the next few days, so we just put that on it for now. But yeah, it's just been awfully cold out here, but it is July. It's January, so it's gonna be cold, and we do get these cold stretches. We get usually about a week of it, so it's really not out of the ordinary, but it just sucks when we do get it. But working on the disc or the calipers here. This one was the one that was loose, and then that side there, I finally got it out. As you can see, it's rusted up. this is the grease or whatever they put in it, but as you can see, it was pretty seized up. I just was putting the penetrating oil around the boot there and letting it sit. It sat for 2 days, finally got it to break loose. So gonna get this all cleaned up and then put some more, I'll take this one out too and put some grease in both of these, and then should be good to go. And cause this one, it don't move. It is a little on the stiffer side, so I wanna get it cleaned up. That way it's good to go too. But I'm just gonna get that put back together. That way the truck's done and don't have any more problems with that, hopefully. Get it done that way if needed, got it. But still haven't had to use the generator here, which is a good thing because that just sucks when power goes down, you gotta use it. But so far haven't had any problems with the milk barn, but we did have the waters freeze up in the freestall barns. My brother, he got them working. I think the heater we have is still out there. It's a I think a Pro Temp or something like that, 70,000 BTUs kerosene heater. We just put that on it and got the one water tank unthawed. The other one is still froze up, but it's a constant water, so cows won't, they don't need any more than one water. It's just we have two in there for the hot days, when that way they don't have to walk all the way around to get to it. But they're in there eating now. We were a lot later, didn't get done with chores and milking till about 10:30 this morning, so already a long day for no more than what we've done or got done. But it is what it is. That's what happens in the winter time. So, but we'll get this put back together and see if it works. As you can see, it still got some rust right in here, but as you can see, this shiny part, it's what you want it looking like, but then got some rusty spots here. So see if we can get this cleaned up some more and grease it up and see if it works. So got this one pretty well cleaned up. It's still not, you can feel it awfully dry in there, but hopefully that's fine. And then this is the other side. You can see the grease is starting to, once it turns black, it usually starts getting hard and setting up, but does still go in and out pretty easily. But we'll clean her up and put some new grease in it and see if it works. Well, got the truck all back together, got the caliper all working like it should. Hopefully it lasts a few more years anyways, but it might freeze up again on me, I don't know, but time will tell. But it's getting, I think it's about 2:30, so gonna go in for lunch, and then we'll probably start doing afternoon chores, because with it being this cold, everything takes a little longer. But so gonna go do that, and if anything interesting comes along, I'll get you guys back out.
Getting ready to clean out the barn, run the barn cleaner. Haven't ran it for, I don't know, probably 2 days, but got the 7110 plugged in here, and the solenoid, it's gone out on it, so key switch start it, so gotta jump it with a pair of pliers. Oh, cool. Door here, I suppose. So we'll turn on the key here. I don't know if it'll have enough juice. Might have to grab the battery charger. But yeah, so let's grab our pliers here. She's a little too cold, so we'll grab our battery charger and put it on the battery here. Got our battery charger hooked up on here. I don't know how good of a, it says it's charging, but I don't know, wasn't making too good a connection. Not making connection, but yeah, hopefully get this thing fired up here. No more calves yet. A little steamy back here, which at least got some heat in here anyways for these calves. But I got the gator put back in here, got the kerosene heater, gotta put that on the one water tank out in the freestall building. So gonna do, gonna feed calves here, gonna mix up bottles and feed grain. Fed the heifers a round bale, but yeah, these gutters here, they're pretty full, which gonna hopefully get the 7110 to fire up. But yeah, plenty, a lot fuller than I like it to be. But yeah, get calf chores done here and then run barn cleaner. Got done feeding calves their grain and crunch, but need more sweet flakes. I gotta mix up a bucket, so gotta grab another bucket of grain here. Yeah, wind was blowing. It was coming right in here, but it didn't matter what you did. The wind, it was blowing through any crack there was anyway, so it's not too bad in here right now. It's still cold, but I think it was up to -7, so not too bad. But yeah, gonna get these guys fed here and get done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got too many calves back here. Come on, Ralph. Yeah, hopefully get all these calves moved here sometime when it warms up. It's currently 5 above outside right now. Got 35 at the 40 degrees in the milk house here, so don't have to run the space heater yet. So still got water running, so that's always good. Then just watering heifers out back here, the yearling to 16 months old heifers. And that black 46 heifer, she's next one due. I thought she was thinking about Kevin this morning, but she's staying chewing her cud now, so she probably will wind up having it tonight. And then 21 still back there eating. So check on our water over here. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad if the wind wasn't blowing, but it's blowing pretty good. All the manure and stuff is frozen here. Hopefully put another round bale of corn stalks in here for these guys, because it unthaws when they lay down, but the problem is it clumps it up pretty good. So I gotta drain this hose here before it freezes and then go check on milk cows. got 46. Heifer here, she's got the bubble hanging out. She's got 2 feet. So gonna let her keep trying to calve here. She might need some assistance. So let her go a little bit longer, get a little more dilated, and hopefully she has calf on her own here. Not very good lighting, but got the nose and the tongue hanging out there. She's gaining a little bit. She's keeps pushing. Try to help her out here a little bit. Get up. Go. Go. Get up. Go on, Heifer. Nice little bull calf. She pretty well much had him on her own, but he was hanging out there for, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes, so I didn't want him in there any too long, but he had his nose stuck out and the sack was already broke, so he's doing good and setting up good. So let Mom clean him off here, and then we'll have to get a blanket put on him. So yeah, so far calf looks pretty good. Got my pail milker all set up here so I can milk 46, and tonight get colostrum milk for the new bull calf. It's what, 20, yeah, 4:45, so we'll be starting milking here in 15 minutes. But yeah, problem is she's black and the calf's black. Can't really see anything here, but he's still sitting up here. Yeah, I need to get some new lighting in here, but yeah, we'll let her finish cleaning him off. I gotta run to the house and grab a blanket for him, and then get him moved over with the other calves and get her milked out and get him fed. So he's already trying to stand, but yeah. So brought out the calf blanket here, so get that put on after get the calf all cleaned off. So I'm gonna go and start getting milk cows in, because it's 5 o'clock now. So want to hurry up and get cows, milk cows in, let dry cows out to keep the one water tank from freezing. go over here and check on our steer water. Yeah, this hydrant, it's been staying working this whole cold snap here, so get lucky every once in a while. So leave that run for them to drink. Only problem is there's only enough room for one to drink at a time, but they'll all get up there, take a turn and drink. So just gotta hurry up and get milk cows in and dry cows out. And of course got starlings all in here. They finally figured out how to get in here. So yeah, the alleyways we just take the skid steer bucket and try to chip out what we can. But yeah, this water's been doing good. Had to unthaw it twice though, because it did freeze up. But yeah, it doesn't stay too bad in here with the milk cows in here. Gonna hopefully try to take the skid steer in here tonight while it's unthawed a little bit. But yeah, most of poo manure freezes to the curb here. So, well, yeah, starlings, they like to hang out on the cross cables at the end there. But they make a mess out of everything. And then this water tank, it froze completely, but we figured leave this one go so they can keep drinking out of that one, so that one stays running anyways. But it's not summertime, so like summertime when it's hot, they tend to drink a lot more, but wintertime they drink a little bit less, so it's not too bad just drinking out of the one. But gonna see if I can get these cows riled up here and in the barn, so gonna grab my curb scraper and start getting them up. Yeah, starlings, they fly from one end to the other. Half tempted just to keep walking back and forth and here get my exercise and see if see if I can wear them out, but I don't know, they seem to be able to just keep flying back and forth, no problem. But yeah, water tank's still working here, so get Haley in here and let dry cows out. So hopefully everyone found their spot in the barn. We're milking 44 right now, and then with the new 46 heifer, she'll make 45. So we'll let her finish drinking here and get everyone situated in the barn. Made it in the barn here, already getting steamed up a little bit. Looks like Crunchy's got to get over here. But yeah, I gotta let some cows out in the back first and get everyone else situated. grab our calf out here really quick. Throw him over the fence here. Still a little wet. Yeah, he's pretty well much all black. Yeah, I'll get this blanket put on him really quick. Oh, he's all situated here. He's still trying to figure out how to walk, but yeah, leave him here and hopefully he keeps his blanket on. But I gotta get cows in here. Steers are done getting a drink, so we'll turn off this hydrant. It's about 3/4 full. So they all went back to eating. Not that I can see anything over there. Go and check on our water tank. Wouldn't be too bad if the wind wasn't blowing, but it doesn't feel too bad in here once you get out of the wind. Yeah, water's still running, so that's good. And yeah, these dry cows will clean up all what the milk cows didn't finish, then shovel out the frozen stuff here tonight, because I know the birds were playing in here and you don't want them eating any of that bird crap, because birds, they spread all your diseases and stuff. So we'll hopefully get that cleaned out. But yeah, they're all thirsty, which they drink morning and night, which sometimes I don't think they decide to get a drink in the morning, but it's milking time, so we'll start milking now. Got done milking the night, got all the cows turned out here, so gonna go check on cows really quick. Got the heifer milk, she did really good. Dad and Trevor, they're mixing up the feed for tomorrow morning and pulling the TMR mixer in the shop so it's warm. But here's that heifer, that calf. But yeah, I'll probably close this door down to keep a little more heat in here, because the wind, it's picking up again. But yeah, water tank's still going. Just looking forward to some warmer weather here. Get this manure unthawed in here and start peeling it up. But yeah, that's gonna do for today. I just gotta check on that 21 cow tonight, and then there's that number 12 Nikki, she's next one due. But yeah, hopefully water tank stays going tonight here and keep everyone warm and happy here and go from there.